Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're all doing all right. Hope you enjoyed watching me cheat on Friday as well. That was interesting. I shall try and smash that time on Friday. But for now, there's been a bit of a change-up in proceedings. 10 state challenge is on hold. I shall return to it to try and beat that 12-point record. But here's the thing. Whilst watching a video by this young man here on the weekend, some of you may have seen his channel. If you haven't, check it out. He's very good. He puts me to shame. He really does, because he actually knows what he's doing. I saw that he'd done a 10-country challenge attempt. Okay, he's stealing my ideas. It's not on, is it? But, you know, I let it slide. I watched the video, and he got 10. So I was like, hold on a minute. It's on. Race to 15. My fellow Englishman duly accepted my challenge, and as a result, I can only presume that we will now be locked in a vicious war, a very nasty affair, over who can get to 15 first. Whoever wins, do you know, I probably shouldn't come up with a forfeit because we haven't discussed it any further than that comment, but whoever wins is crowned the greatest, I guess, at this format for now. You know, whoever wins has the pure and true accolade of holding that record. Let's not get any messier than that. I'm not going to buy him a pint or anything. Who knows where that might lead? So, without any further ado, here is attempt 1 from me. This could take years, or it could be all over today. Wow, look at this. We're off. We are off. Unter Sagi. Unter Sagi. Okay, let's keep looking. Gewürde. Okay, it's German. I knew Unter was a German word, but Sagi doesn't sound so German. This could be Switzerland. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. I'm not going to sing the rest. And yes, beautiful. Textbook. Switzerland, or so we think. So I think. Let's keep looking. Yes. I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah. It can't be another country, really. I mean, the German amps are very powerful. You can turn them up to 11. The German Alps aren't that big. You can't get Austria. We ain't in Italy. We ain't in France. Boom, Switzerland. Whoa! That's crazy. I mean, I clicked right in the middle. So, definitely jammy, but 5.5 miles. Does that make it onto insane guesses? Possibly. I need all the insane guesses I can get, to be honest. But wow, what a way to pick up our first country. What a score. Let's keep that up. Round 2 out of 5 now. Couldn't be more different. Old Naples. Ooh, well, we ain't in Italy. We ain't in Naples, put it that way. FNA Brauner. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything on that particular sign that's going to do it. I can presume that we are in the USA. Florida would be my state of choice. We don't have a license plate on the front of that vehicle. Can we see a vehicle that does have a license plate? If we can, surely, oh damn, surely we'll be able to recognize it as a Florida one. But no is the answer to that. We could be in Hawaii, we could be in Guam. It doesn't matter because it's all USA. I think we decided Guam was USA, which is really annoying because that would have meant that the first time I got 10, I could have carried on. Well, first of all, it means that I actually got 11, and it also means I could have carried on after that. Great. Yeah. Let's go Florida. Let me just have a look at this little crest there. I'm going Florida either way, really far south. Fort Myers. And we shall have no more said on the subject. Whoa! Whoa, okay, it wasn't Fort Miles. It wasn't Fort Myers, but it was Naples, of course. That famous place in Florida that we saw on a sign. Who would have thought it? Should have looked for that, to be fair. Well, if I'd have just gone south a bit, would have seen it. Wow, what a score we've racked up here. 2 insane scores, 2 insane guesses. Let's keep this up. God, if we can keep that up, well, it'll be insane in every aspect of the word. Right, we've got an interesting array of styles of houses here in what I think is a Scandinavian country. That's really fetching, I have to say. That sort of maroon roof with that, I don't know, minty green off-white. I mean, I'm no Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen, but that is just a match made in heaven. That's a really tasteful shade of yellow as well, with the white borders. Very nice. Question is, where do they have great taste? Is it Sweden? Are we in Sweden? There's a distinct lack of red buildings here. But because of the hill, I think I'm going to have to go for Sweden. To be honest, oh, that's a nice one as well. Oh, that's nice. That is lovely. Is it just me? Is it the white bordering? I think it's the white bordering that's doing it for me. It's really bringing out the colours, but that is a lovely shade of blue. They just, I don't know. Swedes have just got a bit of style, haven't they, I think. Anyway, most of them anyway. What's this house saying? It's blue with white. Oh, God. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I can't figure out which country out of Sweden and Finland has more red buildings. But it certainly ain't Finland, is it? Or is it? I'm going to go southern Sweden anyway. And I'm going to go down here somewhere, I think. Vargada, it really doesn't matter how close I am as long as I am in Sweden. The land of the Swedes, get in. Much further north, in a place called Stromsund. Okay, I'm going to give this 3 attempts. Tell me whether I was close in any of them. Stromsund? No way. Stromsund? Stromsund. Which one was closest? Probably none of them. Let's carry on. Okay, 4th round now. This guy's got a scorpion on his car. Isn't he a dangerous man? You don't want to mess with him. Surely. Oh, it's Palestine. It's Palestine. Bank of Palestine. Have I had this round before? I may have had this round before. To be honest, though, it's irrelevant. Actually, I don't think I have, you know. I would have remembered the scorpion, and I think the round that I was thinking of had something else round here. It had a flag. Anyway, even if I did have that round, it's irrelevant. Like, if I hadn't have had this round before, I would have got it. But, we ain't recognising Palestine. And for those of you who might be from Palestine and you haven't watched my videos before, you know, if you haven't already cursed me and clicked off the video in a fit of rage, let me explain myself. Palestine is in and amongst Israel, as we know, and there are many disputed regions. And what's happened is in the past, everything's been Jewish. There's been Hebrew everywhere. The number plates look Jewish. And I've zoomed in. I've clicked in Israel and I've zoomed in and I've actually been around here near the border of Israel. I ain't having that anymore. Okay, I'm just not having it. It happened twice on the 8th or 9th round. We're not doing that anymore. So we're not recognizing West Bank as a country or Palestine. So it's Israel. You know, we go. I mean, I'll click in Palestine because in this case it obviously is Palestine. But if we do get one that looks Jewish, you know, and it turns out to be Palestine, you can forget it. So let's make our guess. Oh my word. Jesus, man. This is insane. 3.1 miles. Ugh. Allahu Akbar. Honestly, fuck it. That is... Oh, I've just remembered I may or may not have had that round before. Maybe there's some sort of subliminal power going on there in my head. Maybe that's why I got so close. It is a very small country as well, to be fair. It's so small we don't even recognise it. But yeah, for the purpose of this little mini competition between me and the challenger, as I've now dubbed him, we ain't doing that. We ain't. I don't know what he does, but you know, my rules. I'm the bigger entity at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, oh shit, look at this. This might be the end of the road today, because this looks hard. But no, let's keep the faith. Come on. What have we got over here? We've got a forest. What does it look like? Mediterranean, I guess. Where's the sun? Sun, if anything, is in the south, but it's a little bit too... It's too west. It's too east for us to judge that on. Options. Portugal is one that I like. Spain. It's quite foresty, so Portugal is more likely for me. I think I'm going to go for that. Obviously, there are many other options that this could be. Spain being the main one. I think it's a bit too dry to be guessing in southern France. Italy is an option. Croatia, Montenegro, Greece, Turkey. I've been getting Albania recently. The list goes on. It really does, but I've got to pick one, and it's got to be Portugal. Fingers crossed. Can we end this incredible game on a high? Oh, it's Spain. It's Spain. That's it from me today, guys. Ended on 4. View summary. There it is. Ended on 4. That is just how hard this game can be. A measly 4. Not bad for a first attempt. Not bad for a return to the sport. It really is. It's tough. If you haven't played it in a month, it's you know, it's like not playing the guitar for a month if you're like an insane... If you're Joe Satriani and you haven't picked up a guitar in a month, you're going to be shit, aren't you? You're not going to be shit, but you're not going to be able to do the things that you can usually do. If you're a Premier League footballer and you haven't trained in a month, you're going to be rusty. You're not going to be as good as you usually are. And that's kind of like this. I'm not making excuses. I'm not. I'm just saying that's where I am in relative terms. So really looking forward to getting back into this, getting back to my peak. The more you play it, the bigger the streaks you get. Simple as that. So I can't wait to get into the 10s. Who will be the first to 15? I don't think it's going to be me, to be honest. I really don't. I think the challenger, he's better at this. I really do think so. I think he's better, but hopefully I can prove myself wrong there. Guys, again, no video on Wednesday, but it's for very good reason. The mission across Wales is going to be released on Sunday, unless something goes drastically wrong with the rendering and uploading process. But Sunday, tune in, 8 p.m. for the mission across Wales. Friday, I'm going to smash that time on the cheating game, the perfect score with cheating. I'm going to smash it. I'm going to try and get, you know, sub 30 is what I'm going to aim for, and however low I go is a bonus. Guys, thanks so much for all your support recently. Hit that like button, and I'll see you very soon. Have a great week.